It was a bright Saturday afternoon on the outskirts of Cedarville, a peaceful suburban town where life moved at a comfortable pace. Marcus Johnson, a confident 17-year-old with a freshly minted driver's license, was enjoying the freedom of cruising down the highway in his father's car. Marcus was careful, mostly obeying traffic laws, but today he was running late to a community event and had pushed the speed limit a bit. The roar of an engine behind him was unmistakable, a police cruiser flashing its lights. Marcus pulled over onto the shoulder, heart pounding. He rolled down the window as the officer approached, face unreadable behind reflective sunglasses. "Good afternoon, son," the officer said formally. "Do you know why I pulled you over?" Marcus nodded, keeping calm. "Yes, officer, I was going a bit over the limit." The officer glanced at Marcus's license and registration. Then looking up, he added, "You need to be more careful. Speeding is dangerous." Just then, Marcus's phone buzzed in his pocket. He glanced down to see a message from his dad. "Stay calm. I'm on my way." Marcus's dad was Robert Johnson, the governor of the state, a well-known leader who had fought for equal rights and community policing reforms. Governor Johnson had always taught his son the importance of responsibility, respect, and standing up for oneself. A few minutes later, the police officer returned to his cruiser to run Marcus's information. Minutes passed in tense silence. Suddenly, more police cars arrived. Two additional officers stepped out, clearly summoned for backup. Marcus's pulse quickened, and when the lead officer returned, the tone was noticeably different. "I'm going to be honest with you, son," the officer said, lowering his voice. "Normally, this would be a fine and a warning, but your father's reputation precedes him." Marcus kept his composure, but inside he felt a mix of frustration and relief. Moments later, the governor's motorcade rolled up. Robert Johnson stepped out, wearing a calm but authoritative expression. "Officers," the governor began, "I trust you're conducting your duties properly?" "Yes, Governor," the lead officer replied, stiffening slightly. Robert turned to his son, placing a reassuring hand on Marcus's shoulder. "Remember, son, respect and responsibility go hand in hand. You're a role model, and we all have to set the right example." Then to the officers, he added, "Thank you for your service. I appreciate your commitment to community safety." After a brief conversation, the officers stepped back, and Marcus was allowed to go without a ticket. Word quickly spread through Cedarville about the incident, sparking discussions on how community leaders and law enforcement can build trust and fairness in policing. Marcus realized the importance of his dad's lessons, not just about driving, but about dignity, respect, and accountability. And for Governor Johnson, the encounter reaffirmed his commitment to improving relationships between police and citizens across the state.